The round table.
Gentlemen,
Aye.
let's broaden our minds.
Lay on, gentlemen, and let them know what's what. Fire at will. It's time for action, gentlemen.
Gentlemen of the round table.
What's the topic of discussion?
Civility, gentlemen. Always civility.
Here on Claritin.
All right, dear Beelzebub, thank you so much for giving us this fantastic Sunday. We love you very much. Unfortunately, you love the Japanese slightly more than you do the American ladies. The ladies of the U.S. just lost a soccer match, and I'm reeling.
Hope, baby, it wasn't your fault. I love you.
Hope, you're a fantastic gal, and the Lord has blessed you with an amazing, what do we call it?
Everything.
No, not bosoms, shoulders.
Everything.
She's
every
the
part of her. Every section of her I lick until it was gone.
All right. Well, Eddie, just take the prayer from there.
I'm with you.
Well, dear Lord, thank you so much for that fantastic goalie, Hope, and I'm happy that you were able to arouse two of my very, very good friends with an erection. And in your name we pray, Amen. Welcome to the Roundtable of Gentlemen, everybody, who is all on this podcast.
Jackie Zebrowski, put a nipple on it.
Love put a nipple on it.
Ed Larson.
Holden McNeely, you fuckers get fucked.
Good words, Holden. Nice job.
Vocabulary is on point, man. It's Kevin Barnett.
I'm Ben Kissel in the Chuckle Hut. We got the very famous, the very successful, I must say, handsome and dapper,
Yes.
John Ryman. John, thank you so much for being here.
How are you? Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. And John, now you said you never listened to the podcast before.
No, I have no idea who any of you are or what this is, but you seem very nice.
Well, you seem very nice.
I know some of you guys. We've done shows and stuff. So, but I'm just getting into the podcast now. I'm very late.
Well, welcome to the Roundtable of Gentlemen, John. We welcome you, and if there's any content that's too vulgar for you, just...
All right, that's already enough. See you guys later.
He's gone, everybody. He's gone.
I was right in my judgment tonight. No, this is good.
It's not right. You want to have a job tomorrow. All right, and with us as always, newsman Marcus Parks. Marcus, what do you got for us today, my friend?
I got a 28-year-old unemployed Utah man named Mork Encino.
Mork. Yeah.
Mork. Sad
That's
name.
a good name.
28-year-old man. He is offering, quote, hearty gentlemen who fancy themselves sportsmen the chance to hunt him down and even kill him for $10,000.
Oh, I heard about this fucker.
This is Jean-Claude Van Damme movie.
Yeah, it's an Ice-T film, which is surviving the game.
So it's and Hard Target as well.
Hard
See,
Target.
both you were right.
Thank you.
well, thank you.
Thank you.
This guy's just the picture is just like a dude laying in the grass.
Yeah. And in fact, the caption of it is, this image, taken from Mork Encino's website, shows him lying in the grass.
And
Very clever description. Holden, how much you charging somebody to hunt you in the woods, and how long do you think you're going to survive?
Well, it's like, I think I'd have kind of like a rape clause in there. Maybe they just going to have their way with me.
Oh, that's
and
very
I charge, I pay them $5.
You pay them money to
give
rape?
them money. It depends on man or woman.
Let's say it's a man.
Okay, how large is his fucking sweet rod?
Let's say it's about the size of Jackie's.
Okay, all right.
It's big.
That's a big.
It's huge. In other words, it's massive.
It's a magnum. So I'm sorry, I just thought about the thing with Ed that you told me about the chick with the magnum condoms.
Oh, yeah.
Good inside information.
All right,
sorry.
so anyway, I'm going to talk. Everyone already forgot what your answer is going to be anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but what we were talking about, we knew this girl who was dating this guy, and her last boyfriend before her had a big ass dick, you know?
Fat cock.
Yeah, big fat, nasty.
Fat ass, big
horrible,
nasty, yeah. Make
stinky,
it
stinky cock.
Hit that cheese ball.
Oh yeah, let it bleed kind of dick.
Thorny. It was a thorny
Interesting.
thing. Well, anyway, so she had Magnum condoms, and when her new boyfriend came over and they were about to fuck, she's like, here. He gave him a Magnum condom. She's like, oh shit, I got a big dick. That's awesome. And so he just like kept buying them, but he never needed them. They were just all like droopy on his dick. It's so sad.
So sad. And it's like, what do you do? Yeah, I mean, she should have said something clearly, but I mean, how can you just sit there with this kind of limp, like loose glove on your penis?
Yeah, just make sure you pull out. You
That's
know?
the thing, yeah. The shit's gonna fall off, man.
Yeah. It turns into a female condom at that point. I mean, that's what a female condom. It just stays in there, and you like fuck
the worst,
in it.
man. You can't get that shit out. It's hard to do. You gotta go
you've used the
fish it
female
out.
condom. You have that
Diaphragm?
rubber
No.
ring, right? And you put that in there.
Well, no, that's the birth control. I'm saying when you lose a condom inside of you, it goes up inside of You gotta just wait for it to resurface, and you finally fucking
Just
feel
gotta get
something on
fucked
your
by a
lips.
bigger dick.
It's like,
Yeah, right?
It's like a piece of gum. It's 7 years.
7 years it stays inside of your.
That's how long it takes a condom to come out, and then you gotta be very careful.
And actually, then it comes
like
out of
chewing
my
gum.
mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Those are the
You hiccup and you blow a bubble.
Breaking a mirror, chewing gum, and then the condom getting stuck. Those are the 3 7 years.
So, Ben, to answer your question, I'd make a man pay $10,000 to hunt me down and rape me.
Nice.
Well, fantastic. Good
I
answer.
don't
Hey, Ben,
understand.
you ever have to fish a condom out of a chick?
You know what? I never wore one, but I would say this. I don't know. The Magnum thing is very sad. I did actually wear a condom one time, and I bought Magnums when I first was hitting puberty because I thought for some reason that you had to masturbate with a condom. So I would actually masturbate into a condom.
It's a lot cleaner that way.
It is a lot cleaner.
Easy cleanup.
And I always enjoyed it very, very much. And it was a little more sensitive to the testicles, a little more sensitive to the ball heavy play. And then, of course, you just come right into that condom. But as soon as you take it off and you realize how much more amazing it is without, you'll never touch them again.
The thing is, you can do it anywhere at that point, though, man. If you got a condom on, you can just jerk off wherever you want, man.
That's true. It's safe.
School.
This is my fucking issue, man, because I hate condoms. I don't know what to do, man. I feel like I can't let it happen with that.
Pull out and hope she's on birth control.
I mean,
That's what I
that's
do.
the thing. That's the thing. I love to pull out and be like, oh, fire you on birth control, and just fucking blow, you know?
Yeah.
But I think the idea of having an STD is a little more terrifying than having to put on a condom, isn't it?
I guess.
By the way, not a
Which
Magnum guy.
STD?
What's
Yeah.
that?
I mean, is it like
Will-
the clap? Because I've had that twice. That's
Okay,
fine.
so Marcus, describe your clap experience. First of all, it is disgusting what you have and what you just said.
had.
Okay, good. You're all clap free.
I'm
Fantastic.
totally clap free.
What is the clap like? Would you?
It just burns when you pee.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. It just burns real bad whenever you
But
pee.
that
And
sounds
there's
awful.
and there might be a little bit of a discharge.
See, the discharge
Yeah.
is what
But the
always
discharge
freaks me out.
isn't
What kind
that-
of discharge? Like a little, it's like a little squid, right?
It's like kind of yellowish, and it just kind of leaks out, and you find it in your underwear. You know, like you can feel some kind of like coming out a little bit.
Like a little sneeze?
Yeah,
I might have had the clap.
yeah. You've had the
Jesus Christ! But would you go back if you had to go back in time and have sex?
Self-corrected. I might have had that.
It's a medical
Take
podcast.
for it. Nothing. I just realized now.
You took antibiotics at some point, and they probably cleared it up.
I guess so. I don't.
Yeah. In fact, well, hell, they've got a super strain of the clap now.
Yeah, yeah.
Where,
Man, have you heard about
I've
that
heard about
shit?
that, and it scares the fuck out of me.
Evan, what's this about?
I think I had
there's
easy clap.
It's resistant to antibiotics.
All
so,
antibiotics.
Really?
You can't do anything.
I think we should start calling
better.
it the standing ovation.
Absolutely. It's no longer a nice Henny Youngman clap. We're talking a Louis C.K.
No, it's worse than that.
It is big.
Yeah, they found it in fucking Japan, of course.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, there goes my fucking tourist trips for next year.
Well, that's the thing. You love the Japanese gals.
Yeah,
I
you
do.
do. That's your problem.
They're
You're gonna
affecting
get
your
the forever
gals.
clap.
Would you go back if you had to go back in time and have sex with the gal without a condom and get the clap, or know that you're going to get the clap and have sex with the chick without whatever? What are you going to do?
With a condom made out of metal.
Oh, well, a metal
Yeah,
condom.
spikes.
With a condom man, of course, I'd still get the clap if
Yeah.
it was a condom.
Regardless,
made out of
though.
metal. But if it was,
with a big metal dick.
you know what? To tell you the truth,
God, you just giggled like a schoolgirl, Holden.
Scorpion?
Like a scorpion. I just want it.
I mean, really, the hassle of going to the doctor's office and having to get the antibiotics and everything. If the sex would have been better,
Was it bad sex?
it wasn't. I mean, any sex without a condom is going to be pretty good, but
Sure.
But I was drunk.
Would you
and
suck
the
the
girls,
doctor's dick?
Yeah, I
Good
got
idea,
a
Holden.
discount on that. Those antibiotics.
But like,
yeah.
how long did it last? Like, how long did you have it for?
Oh, I went a good 2-3 weeks before I was like, yeah, okay, I have to go to the
Extremely
what type of,
I
what
was
type of
I was
years-
in I was in college, I was like,
Oh, that
at
doesn't
I was
matter
like
then.
19, 20. You don't really know what the fuck's. I fucking grew up in sexes. We don't have fucking sex education or anything.
Because I
like
couldn't
that.
imagine having that here in the summertime, without AC.
Oh,
like,
God.
damn,
Discharge.
dick's leaking. Oh fuck, it sucks. Trying
you
to
gotta go to the bathroom
man.
and-
Yeah,
Much less like, yeah.
Awful.
Yeah, the discharge sounds very disgusting. I'm very fortunate, never an STD. I don't know how I avoided such plagues.
Right?
I think it's just, you got to go for the last gal at the bar. The last gal at the bar has never been touched by a man.
Advice.
That's real bad
It's not
advice.
bad advice.
I got the clap from the last girl at the bar.
You fucked my girlfriend? You fucked my girlfriend, Marcus? Do not touch her. She is very nice. So it was the last call broad, huh?
Yeah, it was one of those girls that had always wanted to fuck me, but I didn't ever want to fuck her, so I was really wasted at this bar one night, and, we go back to her place, and I don't have a condom. It's like, okay.
Whatever.
Dang.
Like, it was almost like a perfunctory type thing. It's like,
I'm just so
I need
happy
to
you got
fuck,
the
I want to
clap.
fuck a girl.
Because
but,
it's like,
yeah.
fuck you. Fuck you, Marcus. Oh, this chick wanted to fuck me forever, and I kept on turning her down. Good. I'm so happy you got the clap. I have never once been in the situation.
You never turned down a girl, Ben?
Yeah.
No! What girl has ever approached
Actually,
me?
I will back him up on this. I've been around Ben when he was single. He has never turned down a girl.
But I will say, only very attractive women hit on me.
The beast that would leave this man's room in the morning. It was so
Are
foul.
you insane?
Oh my god, horrible, just like witch, like burger women.
I mean,
if you know what I'm talking about.
Burger women.
They were burger women.
Thing. They were very nice, and I loved all of you very much, and thank you for that.
There's a picture of that one girl you showed me at like Dr. Robotnik's body, man. I was like, Jesus Christ, I'm a dude. I haven't had standards in years, and you've done some amazing things.
Thank you. Thank you, Kevin. You spun it nicely. John, have you ever been actively pursued by a woman? Because it's shocking when a man is actually... It doesn't
What are you
happen.
talking about?
Men don't get pursued like women get pursued. So when a woman does pursue you, you're like, what is wrong with you? Why do you like me? You must be flawed.
Well, I mean, I think for me it's that, I'm engaged. I'm engaged. I'm getting married this fall.
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations. We got love on the air.
And, none of you are invited. No, just kidding. First of all, let me go before I go on here. Is that for anyone that's is listening? Is that I'm actually sharing a mic here with Holden. Everyone else is their own mic, so it's like we're doo-wop singers from the '50s. Like we're back. It's nice. Like every time, at some point, we're both gonna have an idea and get a concussion. Like we're just gonna slam.
I've been waiting for that my whole life.
I'm sure that was very funny what you were gonna say, but no. For me, it's
go to
like
sleep, Holden.
for me, it's like I think back to like college. And like to this day, I graduated but 6 years ago, and to this day, I'll have thoughts of times that I was obviously being pursued that I just now realize that's what happened. Like,
Interesting.
You know what I had? Like, at one example, I was in class with this girl. I had a crush on her, and class was canceled. It was
She
an
just kept
afternoon
on
class.
rubbing your penis.
Right, right.
That's a telltale sign.
And that was when class was not canceled, so I should have
good,
known.
good.
And there was class was canceled one day, and we had like 3 hours. And I said, what do you want to do? She said, anything. I'm up for anything.
Whoa!
So we went to Dunkin' Donuts for 2 hours. I look back.
And that was before they even had munchkins.
Right. Yeah. I'm 60 years old. And no. And I look back, and it's like, more and more clues. Someone's like, really? And I'm like, she didn't even fucking order anything. Like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, well, I'll get some donuts. So I'm eating donuts, I'm drinking, and as I look back, I just realized, I remember thinking, God, these are good donuts. I wonder why she's in such a bad mood. This is great. We have a couple hours to enjoy her company and everything.
God.
And,
That poor woman, she just wanted to have sex with you, and you took her to a place and just ate donuts in front of her.
Ate donuts for 2 hours. And it's like, and the thing is, this is true now, where it's like, I have bad cholesterol. I'm only 28, but I have crappy cholesterol already.
Okay.
Donuts, man.
And so I look back on that, and I'm like, I was fucking myself over when I could have just been fucking somebody. Yeah, like it's like I was making things worse.
Yeah, you fucked
But I
up
mean,
in like
don't
two
you-
different ways.
But I mean, like, when you say that you look back at times where it's like women did pursue you, but it's like unless it's someone that's in our scope, unless it's the one girl we want, if it's anyone outside of
Yeah, that's
true.
but half the
Right?
time though, I feel like they act like it's my fault, but these bitches need to show some initiative, man.
That's what I'm
That's
saying,
true, that's
man.
the thing.
They need to be more aggressive.
How are you?
Fuck it, yeah.
Anything is anything. Anything is me eating donuts at Dunkin' Donuts.
no,
Tell me you want to have sex with me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the thing. I think it's just that it's like, especially you figure, we go to college. I think everyone, did you have that like seminar, your week orientation, where the guy comes in and tells you about like hooking up?
Yeah,
Like, we had a guy come in and he told us about this story about how this girl, I went back to her place, and the girl was in a blackout, and so they hooked up. And the guy left a note to like say, "Oh, this is never nerd," and you can call the next day. And she did, and he went to jail for rape. for 2 years.
Really?
And that was like what's instilled in our brain. And you have that thing in your head.
So the message is, if you're gonna rape a chick in a blackout, don't leave your number.
That's the third. That was the first lesson I took from it. But it's also, I think we have that thing where it's like, if you're a nice guy, if you're like, I was always too safe. I was always like, I don't know. Like, even
not sure.
Yeah. She might be. She is topless and talking to me right now.
Sure.
But and
maybe she's hot. It's the summertime.
That's the thing. I mean, if the pants come off, then I'll start thinking about it. But boob, I don't know. Yeah.
This is what my number one. I wish I could go back to my middle and high school self and say, hey, it's not that all the girls go after the assholes. It's that all the girls don't like pussies.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's because those assholes, quote unquote, exhibit something called confidence. Something
they go after the girls.
Yeah. I mean, it's like the number one. It was like, no, yeah, exactly. I think I'm a nice guy. I did that whole. I'm just like, I'm just a nice guy. That's why they don't. No, it's because I'm fucking pussy and I won't ask a chick out on a date. You know,
I would assume
or show them my dick or like something like that. You know?
Well, then you're gonna go to jail for 2 years for rape.
Yeah, worth it.
Oh, totally worth it. Loved
but
it.
who got to fucking smash first? You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking the coolest.
That's
coolest
the thing.
of the boys.
I guess in college it sort of flips because in high school it was the same way. It was just like, I cannot talk to that chick that I love the most. The thing, there's this one gal, her name was Lindsay, and the only time that I ever told her that I loved her was on her senior, my senior picture. Remember senior picture exchange day? And I wrote this huge thing that went over all 3 of my pictures. And one of the pictures was me next to a wooden fence. Another one I had a shirt. I believe I had a cowboy hat on. Actually, I'm fairly certain I was wearing a cowboy. It was from Wisconsin.
Okay.
You know, so I was just milking a teat in one of them, a cow's teat, and that was the only time I ever told her that I really cared for her, and it's just still makes me so embarrassed.
What happened?
Nothing, because she moved away because we all moved. That's the thing. 4 years, and she was tall, and now she's very attractive. She has tattoos. She looks sort of like that Hope gal for the female soccer team.
Wow. Oh, I don't
She
think
does.
She looks like
I don't think you could.
Solo,
I don't
sweetheart.
think you could do that.
She doesn't look like you. She doesn't look like you, baby. No one
Hope
looks like
Solo
you.
is a fine gal. I bet you I could land Hope Solo.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I still believe that I could get any single chick that I want on the face of the earth.
That's good.
Really?
That's why I'm a psychopath.
It's the
according to our
confidence.
test.
That's the confidence, though. It's the asshole. You're also a huge asshole.
It's good to
which
have
works for you.
dreams, man.
But you do wait until the end sometimes because there's not that awkwardness of, if you say
You never have to get
beginning
rejected.
of the year, then it's like, what if you say no? Then you got to deal with it for the rest.
And
of the time.
that's the thing. So the last day of school, you just tell her that you love her, and you have the summer.
The defeatist attitude, like either way, I'm not fucking this chick, but at least I'll do it in a classy way where I won't be embarrassed.
I think it's just the thing of it though is that rejection, like as if I feel like I thought that if getting rejected, she was gonna be like, no, I'm not interested, and then literally a bullet would fly through my chest, and I would bleed out for the next like that is like getting oh man, we're getting rejected's fine now. I love it.
I gives a fuck.
I laugh about it.
All the time. All the time. Oh my god.
But there is but I mean,
I'm playing the numbers.
Yeah,
you're in your relationship, right?
I am in now. Yeah, 2.5 years.
For 2 years, about the same.
You're already engaged? Mara, that is not normal what John's doing, honey. You're not supposed to get engaged after 2 years, baby. Just love the distance. Love our distance.
What are the 3 things you love most about her, Ben?
Her eyes, and then her brain, and then a couple of other things.
But it's like once you're in the relationship, though, then it's like you have the confidence. Right. Then it really is that. It's almost like it's like when you get your first job, when anything like that. Then all of a sudden, it's like, oh, I could do I could do anything. I could do this. I could do this. Whatever.
I mean, that's the thing. I'm in a relationship now. Whenever I see a hot chick, I just feel like I could really bang her, just because I'm just so charming. But in reality, it's only because that one girl happens to like me. Yeah, it's very sad.
You got the scent on you, man. It's the scent. They smell it.
Are you still irked? Are you still upset when there's a girl that clearly has no interest? That's just not nice to you?
I just don't even pretend that they don't.
I find it hilarious. Whenever a girl has no interest in me whatsoever, I just laugh in her fucking.
But
you can do anything.
Yeah.
Eddie is can I say where you work or not? But you're a manager. Eddie works. He's a manager and he works with a whole bunch of beautiful waitresses.
Village Poorhouse, come on down and get some drinks.
And he's wearing the shirt right now, and so he's just constantly surrounded by unbelievably attractive women who his job is to tell them what to do. So I think that sort of like completely debunks the myth that they're unapproachable. As soon as you're like, you didn't clean the toilet, Teresa, it's just like, oh, she's no longer. Is there a girl named Teresa?
No.
Thank God.
And they don't clean the toilets.
Okay, whatever. Oh, they're not Mexican bus boys? I'm sorry. And they probably don't clean the toilets either.
I've never been going and getting a drink at your work. I've never been so comfortable around insanely hot hot girls because it's just like there's just no way. Like, cause I look at him like I'm hanging out with a dude because they're just so out of my league. It's like impossible.
Yeah, you
like,
don't fucking care at all.
no, not at all.
I love saying the worst things to him too.
Yeah, no,
Mean
completely.
as shit. Meanest thing I could think of.
Man,
Well,
it's
I'm
fun.
sure they love it.
And everybody who comes in there too is just like, I feel like they really think they can fuck those chicks. You know, it's just so hilarious.
Who fucks those girls?
Nobody, man.
The Yankees, literally the New York Yankees, come into where Eddie's works and have sex with all of his staff. It's insane.
Well, not all
now
of
it
them.
might
Fuck the Yankees. Now he is.
Not Mario Rivera. Mario, you're a good Christian man, and I respect you. He's building homes.
He never came to the restaurant. Well, you know, I mean, you know, random people fuck him. A lot of them are boyfriends. Most of them are already
Most of them are boyfriends,
already
yeah.
married up, man. But yeah, no, it's so I would never date a woman I work with. You know,
Yeah.
so it's just like
They
I
wouldn't
just
date you, man.
I
Look
just
at
shut
yourself.
it. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, but don't you have those fantasies about, like, you know, in the back? I've had those office fantasies about some of the chicks.
I don't know.
in the
I just don't get it at work. There, I'm just
like,
so
hey,
angry. all the
what's my
time.
pussy smell like?
I worked
you
at
know, and
Hooters
I
for
go
2 years, you know,
sniffing it.
so it's just like I just don't get the.
Oh,
it's just,
yeah,
you
that's
just
right,
gotta
yeah.
because I get so mad at them all the time.
Always worked at play except for the Philly cheesesteak with 99 miles to Philly. But you've always like worked with these like a fucking crazy hot chicks.
It's
like,
great. Yeah, it's a good thing to
super
do.
fun. They come to parties and stuff. It's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, and they all got friends, you know.
Oh man, they're really good at partying too.
That's what hot
I
chicks are
feel
the
like
best
I
at.
could fuck them easier than you could fuck them.
I'm sure.
You just
They
gotta
love
be
you.
realistic, man, about life. Like, I just know that type of stuff is not for me. I don't
Yeah.
dabble in stuff that's not for me. If I do, probably
Like
get my legs
attractive women.
broken, because that's how karma works. Like, I know
Yeah,
where I'm
yeah,
at
yeah.
in life, where I'm supposed to be.
No, I share your philosophy on
That's
that.
the thing. There are some women who are just so attractive where it goes full circle, and they might as well just be your mother or just any. They might as well just be a slug because
Yeah.
it's not even close to a human possibility of touching them.
I
So
understand.
unless
That's
you're
who
the-
I am in the Roundtable of Gentlemen, right?
You're just the, yeah,
yeah,
Oh, Jackie, I feel like Jackie, you're upset that we're talking about. You're the most beautiful woman in the world,
Jackie,
Jackie.
you're so beautiful.
Jackie, everybody
Jackie's so
John,
pretty.
would you break up with your future wife right now for Jackie Zebrowski?
Look at her while you say it.
Just tell her that you love her, John. You're on the 6 train right now. It's riding heavy.
Yeah.
You see Jackie.
And
She
I start puckering. I
she's-
start giving you a pucker.
She's puckered. She's really
Making
presenting.
that goldfish face.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's totally a total goldfish.
But then you have to keep that face.
Oh yeah, forever.
Consistently, forever.
Yeah,
GFF.
Oh, it looks mildly like a predator now. But it's good. Jackie, have you ever had that experience where you chased a fellow super hard, other than fucking Edward, and then you just never got him?
No. What are you talking about?
You always just get the guy that you want.
What's your
Yeah, man.
saying, Jackie? Me
You
gets-
fuck them and you leave them.
No, that's one of them. I thought it was me's gets what's me's
Oh
wants.
yeah, no. I see what I want and I get what I want.
That's good, Jackie.
Hell yeah, man. No, it's the aggressions we were talking about before, man.
I've begged
If-
for pussy so many times in my life.
Girls got to shoot me down like 8 times before
my
I stop.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, me
Well,
too,
well,
man.
yeah.
I get
Well, let
fucking
me ask you,
persistent with that shit.
What is the most commonly misconstrued? Come on, like if you're trying to get a guy, right?
Yeah.
So- but you're not trying to get it. Let's say that.
Okay.
What is the time that more often where guys take that as, oh, she's coming on to me, when it's really not? Like what is
Oh,
like?
yeah.
I guess, I mean, usually I mean it. That's the problem with men, at least. I get it with women a lot, where they think that most women think that I'm hitting on them because I look like a huge dyke, which is understandable. So, pretty much anything I can say to a woman that they think that, or the problem is I work at a coffee shop, so most of the regulars either want to fuck me or think I'm trying to fuck them.
I gotcha.
You know, so I get that a lot. Where it's like, no, I just want to drink with you. I just drink a lot.
Yeah.
We can just get a drink. It's fine. I had that experience last night. Uh-oh. But that's
what happened
fine.
last night?
One of the regulars came out to the bar, and I was all upset because I lost my fucking phone last night. So he made me drink and drink and drink, and then he wanted me to touch his chest tattoos.
Why?
Yeah,
Wow,
right?
that's
I don't
disgusting.
know. Yeah, no, it was weird. And then I got all weird, and I fucking left, apparently. I don't remember this.
Did he ask you
Really?
out for a drink, or did you ask him out?
I asked him out to the party. We were all at
Yeah,
a
it was
big
like
party.
it was like a party thing for the blue
Yeah.
stuff.
I think that's one of the creepiest ways I've ever heard of a man hitting on a woman, asking her to touch his tattoos on his chest.
And it was of like a severed head on a stick.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, that sounds up right
I
up
mean,
your
the
alley.
tattoo was pretty fucking cool. I gotta fucking
Right.
say.
So instead, you just licked all over his
Yeah,
body.
no, I just licked the sweat off his chest. It was fine. It's great.
Oh, that's incredible. I mean, that's the thing. I think women have it slightly easier when it comes to getting fully rejected from men. I remember I love this gal named Kara, and she was just making out with this other guy, just the entire party, right on the couch. And then so I brought a whole jug of wine, and I'm walking home with it. It starts to pouring rain. I think we talked about it, and I was just crying in the rain with a jug of wine. And you just go home and you drink it alone, and you watch Uncle Buck.
See, that
I
sounds
love
awesome.
Uncle Buck.
Sounds like a great
I mean, that's
time. I
like-
want
that's
to do that
college.
tonight. I want to do that right now.
Just-
Jug
yeah.
of wine and
And
Uncle
watch
Buck.
Uncle Buck.
That sounds so much better than making out with that fucking lame chick.
Oh, but she
Well,
was
that's
so
not true.
nice.
Yeah.
What was the bosom size?
Small. The first two chicks I loved,
Really?
super tiny
What are you
breasts.
talking? I don't even know you anymore.
I know. No, I mean they were just extremely small. I liked women for different reasons back then.
How many women would you say you've loved?
Just two. One is
two?
who I'm with, and the other one is this other gal.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it. But I mean, they're polar opposites, complete opposite looking
She had
gals.
small tits.
The first one. Oh my God, she had no breasts whatsoever, and she's a vegan, and God knows she's a hippity dippity gal.
Hate that shit.
Whoa!
I hate vegans.
I
What-
hate
what do you
vegans.
hate most
I
about-
hate it.
Yeah, I
I
hate
hate
it
it so
too,
much.
Vegans, especially
Damn near a
vegan.
deal breaker.
Vegetarian, I got to know the reasons and stuff. We'll
That's
get into
fine,
it.
yeah.
You know,
Vegetarian I can deal with.
Yeah,
Especially if you're
It still
raised
pisses me off.
Still
kind of
pisses me
is
off.
fucking annoying, but
Yeah.
like it's not the worst, and there's reasons there that make it legit. But vegan, man, you're just
Yeah.
being a fucking idiot.
You're unhealthy.
I've become
Yeah.
a lot more tolerant lately. But there's literally a time, like freshman year at FSU, there was this girl and she was like really religious, and I hadn't seen her in like 6 months. And she was like, "Oh, hey Kevin, what are you doing?" And I was like, I'm chilling." I'm like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "I'm about to make some food." I'm like, "What are you making?" She's like, "Oh, some rice." And I'm like, "With what?" And she's like, "Oh, some beans." I'm like, and what else?" She's like, "And a salad." I'm like, "No meat?" She's like, "No, I'm a vegan." And I started yelling at her. I was like, "You fucking stupid bitch! Don't you read? You read the fucking Bible, right? You read the fucking Bible.
Oh, my.
Animals are put on earth by God for us to eat."
Oh my goodness, Kevin! You're a lunatic.
So
You remind me of the guy who gets on the 4 train. Holy Christ!
No,
Dude,
you're
I hated
man,
her. I
there's
hated
nothing
her
that
for it.
turns someone like I had this guy that I was in love with. He fucking left me so fucking hard, and then I saw him a few months later, and every time I saw him, I got like butterflies in my stomach. And he told me he'd become a raw foodist,
Oh,
and
I
I
know
was
about
like,
this.
gross.
You know he stinks
Oh,
now.
then what, you
Those
blew him?
people smell bad.
No, I
They
didn't.
fucking
Yeah, they
stink
do.
like shit.
You're just gonna eat a carrot? You just want one carrot? It's not even cooked. Raw food, only vegetables. only
seem
raw
right. Why did we invent
vegetables.
fire in the first place?
But, that's one of the great things about social network, about Facebook, though, is that I don't know if you guys have this, but do you see exes or people you used to like, and they start posting the vegan stuff,
No.
they start posting the political stuff, that you do, and you're just like, holy shit! Like it's just like you realize you dodged something so horrible.
Fantastic.
Years
Yeah.
later, that's
Absolutely.
the best thing about it, you know.
Well, the only girl I ever dated, now she's bisexual, so that sucks for me, because, you know, I could have had all types of threesomes.
Yeah.
You know, now I'm just sad.
Well, you're doing great, Kevin.
Yeah.
Nah, man, you don't want to mess with that shit. They're all fucked up.
They're all women are fucked
Yeah,
up.
all
Well, yeah.
Who gives
Well,
a
I mean,
shit?
that's the
if she's
thing.
People are
bi?
fucked up.
I don't know. I mean, it's tough to say. I think the food thing is kind of a deal. What do you do? It's like dating a vegan is like dating a chick who's under 21.
Yeah.
You can't take her
Yeah, where you gonna
anywhere.
go with it?
Yeah.
What can
That's why you
possibly
date
do?
girls that are under 21. I would totally date a girl under 21. I'd be like, oh,
What?
absolutely.
Yeah,
I don't know if it-
You just bring her back to your place and hang
Absolutely.
out
It's just like-
all the time.
So much money.
You see, so
I guess that's a
I
good
get to go
idea.
out all the time and do shows and never see her, and I'll check her out like once a week, and, you know, and we'll just like screw with the house. Only time we ever go out is like at a party or something like that.
You know what?
Chihuahua.
God
That is
damn,
true.
I've never thought of it this way, but you're on to something.
You never have to see him.
Dude, you were so on to something.
Let's start going to high schools. We're gonna start going to colleges and high schools.
Colleges
Let's
and
do
high
it. Yeah,
schools.
yeah,
NYU
absolutely.
girls.
Colleges.
High schools. No, high schools. No, we're going to some high schools.
We got to get ahead of the curve, man. This is why Doug Hutchinson is my hero. This dude who married this
You do get to
16-year-old
that
girl.
point.
doing
You do
all-
get to that point in college, though, where I guess that is true. If you're dating, if say you're 20, 21, and you're dating your age, you do get to that point where you go from being the Yankees in dating, and you can go anywhere, to becoming the Pittsburgh Pirates. You really do.
Right.
All of a sudden, you're cutting payroll. You're like, I just can't. I like you very much, but I can't keep you on.
It's so bizarre.
I can't keep you on board, and I wish you good luck with somebody else. But
Super
I
big on
can't.
the. When I was 23, I couldn't date a 19. Pretty much as soon as you're 21, you can't date under 21.
Yes, you can.
That's
I just
Well, you can.
They love
so
you
awesome.
now.
No, but then the other side of
it's
it is you gotta
creepy.
get them in. That's the other side. Is that if
Right.
you're 21 and they're not, then
Bring
it's
my
not only are you
friends
having
in.
to pay more, you're
Right.
having to break rules to do that. So there's
Right.
an added thing. Yeah, so you're basically like...
Because the reason they're dating you is to get into the bar. So you can't just tell them that
I'm not
you're
gonna take her to a bar.
But you have
She's
to
gonna
if
stay
she's
at home.
dating you. It's not...
No, you bring her liquor bottles and shit, you know? Like,
Is that
you
enough?
go- that's the thing.
Yeah,
the
then
thing
you
is
fuck
that,
them all night.
Yeah, and fuck them all night. You pour it
hairs
in her
and vomit.
pussy. You just do all that crazy shit. You do nut stuff with
Don't
them.
hold their hair as they vomit.
No,
Learn a
yeah.
That's what you have
lesson.
to do. They don't know how to drink. They don't know how to do anything.
That's how they learn. You teach them.
You become a father figure for them.
Yeah.
I don't... See, this is the fantasy I just
Dad.
don't
Yeah,
have.
Yeah, you become Dr. Dad. Yeah.
No, that's not true. You have baby daddy porn on your computer. Isn't that
Baby
what
daddy
You're
porn on
raw
my computer.
gonzo, brother. Raw gonzo,
No,
my
raw
friend.
gonzo. My girlfriend checks my computer. All of a sudden, there's a raw gonzo. Have you heard of raw gonzo?
No one's heard of it, man.
Okay,
It's
no,
like what sick fucking people do like you.
I've heard of it. Okay?
I've heard of
Yeah,
it.
you've
I've
heard of
heard
it,
of
or
it.
you jerked off to it.
I've heard of it. I used to work in a sex shop, and they had quite a large selection of raw gonzo videos. Yeah.
Raw. It was an advertisement, and raw gonzo is just it's raw and it's gonzo, and it's all just like mother daughter, father daughter, like bizarre role playing stuff. And I have never. Ever masturbated to any sort of any family
Really?
thing.
It's a good soundbite for when you
ever
run
wanna
for
do that?
office. Yeah, it's a good soundbite for when you go.
Never. Bullet point one. I have never wanted to have sex with my daughter. She doesn't exist. But no, I mean, it's not a thing
Yeah,
for
but
me.
what about stepmother? Come on.
No,
Really?
no mother. No, I don't understand the fan. Are you into this, John?
I'm not into it, but the stepmother thing, yeah.
I'm kind of into it.
You want-
I think
hold
you're
on.
I'm not into it. I'm not into it. But if someone said they were, okay. I wouldn't judge them to the same level.
That's
I've
well, of
seen
course, on the
some
same
like
level.
stepdaughter type
Oh yeah,
porn.
yeah.
It's not. It's not bad
stepmother
at
and
all.
stepson. Where
I like
she's
babysitter.
I
But
mean,
what about the
that's
idea that your
Babysitter
father?
Order
Babysitter
episode.
porn's
That's not,
real
that's
good.
an SVU.
Yeah.
You know what I
That's
mean?
true.
You mix
That's not a
babysitter
freaky
porn
weird thing.
and cheerleader porn.
Done.
Babysitter porn and cheerleader porn.
Teacher. I like teacher.
Where was the sex shop you worked in? Was this New
The
York?
pleasure chest.
Is this New York?
Pleasure
Wow.
chest.
Yeah.
And how long did you
really
work?
good name.
Oh, not very long.
Really?
Well, it was my first job in the city, and then I got a job at Midtown Comics, and I
kept
know,
on,
I know
kept
a
on
lot
jacking
more
off in
about
aisle
comic
3.
books, yeah.
Where's Marcus? Oh, he's in the raw gonzo section. Cranking one
Wait,
out.
dude, what was the? Do you have a good sicko story? Do you have a good like
No real
creepy
good
person
sicko story. I mean, really, I only worked there for like 2 days before I got another
How
job.
did you get fired from the sex shop?
I didn't
so
get
quick?
fired from it. I got a job at Midtown Comics. The
I
hours
just
were
can't believe what a nerd you are. You
the
went to
hours
comics.
the hours were better. The pay
Working
was
in a
better.
sex shop before that. That's not less of a nerd.
Yeah, but it's like the sex shop. You stay at the sex shop. If you get
Oh,
a
no.
gig at the comic
The
book
sex
store, you
shop
got to
was-
turn it down.
It was okay. You work on commission whenever you work in a sex shop. like that.
Oh, that's the worst.
That's
Yeah,
what
it was
commission.
like, yeah, you worked at the Pleasure Chest in the West Village.
So
Dude,
it's like,
I know
so
what
it's
you're
like a
talking
car
about.
dealership.
and not only that, but it also is a stop on the Sex and the City tour.
So it's kind of like a car dealership, except your line would be, "What can I do to put this inside you today?" Is that the line you use?
yes, exactly, exactly.
Amazing, John.
That was pretty good. That
They
was really
always
good.
give you the hard sell in those stores. I never
Yeah.
understood why.
That's why
Out of my
they give you.
seat the minute I thought of it. Oh, man. Whoa!
It's amazing.
I love that
Commission.
sticky commission.
Wow.
No, the first.
That's a good name for a jam band.
My
Sticky
first day-
commission. Oh my god, it sounds like that STD Marcus had.
My first day there, I was like, all right, so what do you want me to do? The very first thing they gave me to do, they're like, okay, go down to the basement and organize the lube. And I'll
What
tell
a
you,
bizarre
And then they said, "If you know what I mean." It's like, hey, wait a minute.
Did this place have boots by any chance? You never had to mop up the.
this is actually a legitimate sex shop.
Right, right.
Like, it's on par with like, I mean, it's not, Babeland is much, much better, but it's
Okay.
So
like,
what's an
it's up there.
illegitimate sex shop?
A legitimate sex shop is one
Chinatown.
staffed by normal. That's one that's not staffed by like creepy fucking Pakistani dudes, and just like people
So-
who know what they're talking about.
So Parks, in 2 days, how many dildos did you sell? 2 days of Parks?
3.
That's good.
It's pretty good. It's
Were
pretty
they
good.
happy with you? They were like probably thrilled that you were with.
They
the
were pretty
company
happy
now,
with
and then
me.
when
They
you
were
left,
they were very sad whenever I left.
They must have
Ladies
felt like
or
I
guys?
did when Kara was
What's
making out with
that?
that guy.
2 to ladies, 1 to a guy.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, but I've bought dildos before.
Were the ladies attractive? Were they attractive?
What's that?
Were they attractive ladies?
They weren't bad. Like the clientele that came in there
were you
because
tempted to try to say
Right? Yeah.
you know, what it was. is
Right.
that, we got the clientele that we got were Sex and the City fans, so they were kind of cunty, but also pretty cute.
pretty good.
So they were liberating their vaginas for the first time.
They
about
were
40
talking to you. And
What's
you're,
up?
They're talking to you, and you're selling them these.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
how would you sell me a dildo, Marcus?
I put people at ease.
Marcus, I'm looking for a vaginal stimulator with something to tickle the old tush.
Well, it depends. It's something a vaginal stimulator and something to tickle the tush
That's right. I
all at
want
the
a
same
double.
time.
I want a cactus type dildo.
Well, there are certain dildos. There's one called. I mean, it depends. Do you come more from vaginal stimulation or from clitoral
I'm a
stimulation?
clit guy.
You're a clit guy. So what you're gonna want is the rabbit.
I want the rabbit.
You want the rabbit.
You want the rabbit
You
is
really want
famous,
the
yeah,
rabbit.
made famous in
And
Sex and the City.
Well, the pleasure chest is the home of the rabbit.
Ah.
And you know what? They're goddamn great vibrators.
Yeah.
Wow,
Have you
how
used
do you know?
used one on a
What's up?
have you used one on a have you seen
I've
it at
heard
work?
many a testimonial. I've seen a video. I've never actually used a rabbit. I mean, yeah, sure, I've used
So-
many vibrators and dildos on
So I
there.
want to. I really want to test my pain limit. I really want to see
Yeah?
how far. Yeah, I really want to see how far I can make the hurt go.
On yourself, on the girl.
On both at
On
the same
both?
time.
They got those fists, those arms. It's like a
Yeah,
whole
you got
arm
the
with a
big
fist
fist,
on
yeah.
the end.
The big fist arm.
We had the biggest, blackest dildo.
I've
oh my
seen those.
god, that thing was terrifying.
Bigger than
And-
an
and-
apple?
what's
wider,
up?
Wider than an apple?
About as wide as an apple, yeah. And you always get these gay couples that would come in. You'd have the two dudes just like batting the big cock back and forth, having a great time.
Like cats and shit?
Did you ever get like
using it as a seesaw at one point?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Weird.
It would be nice to work in the store a little bit longer and just see the progression of the gay couple's anuses. You know, they just bought the
Like
first
how-
little butt plug and
like-
everything was kind of cute, and then they're onto that big on steroids, the one that looks like an ace of spades. Just huge anus thing.
Did you guys have a sex chair set up in the?
It
place?
was not that big. It's not that big of a place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We had a place like that back in Florida. That the sex chair that was like suspended from the ceiling, so
the
people
swing.
the swing, and
Yeah.
people would get into it and basically fuck in the store.
X-Mart, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we knew a bunch of people that worked at X-Mart in Tally. Yeah. I knew this one chick. She was hot as fuck. Just so hot, so cute. Worked at X-Mart. She had to she mopped up the cum on the peep floor.
Yeah, the booths there.
The peep show. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just like, why you? I'm like, she told me I was like, you mopping up cum? I was like, you're so cute. What are you doing mopping up cum for? You know, she's like, oh, it's just a job. It's just a job. I was like, did your parents know about this? And she's like, no. And she's like, they're never going to find out. I was like, I bet your dad does your fucking taxes. And you should have seen her mouth drop.
Not to mention her dad is probably going to go in there at some point. She's probably mopping up her old man's cum, which is why he can't look at Raw Gonzo. No,
Well, speaking of fathers and sex, we got a segment from Holden McNeely.
Fantastic. Yeah. So your future imaginary child, what are you going to say? In fact, this is great too because you can hold on to this episode, guys, and just hit play on the record on the player.
Oh, great.
In the future.
Yeah,
And you don't have
this
to.
is
You just do that. You sit back and just stare at them. Give them that icy cold,
Yeah.
creepy stare, and have I don't
No
know,
pants on.
No pants on, of
Always
course.
no pants.
I mean, I guess I'll give it a start. I'll
So
give
hold
it a
on, wait.
start.
You didn't really explain it completely.
Oh, that you were going to sit down and what you're going to tell your kid about the birds and the bees. Give him the talk, if
Okay.
you will. I know my talk originally was via Woody Allen movies. My father, with everything everyone know about sex, we just watched it, and he asked me if I had any questions at the end.
Really?
Yep. And with my mother, it was Mighty Aphrodite. Wow. And I remember at one point in the movie, a blowjob was mentioned. And she was ironing behind me. It was very creepy because I'm laying on the couch and she's directly behind the couch ironing the whole time, standing above me, like so intimidating. She's like, "Do you know what a blowjob is?" I'm like, "Yeah, I know what a blowjob is." Like, freaked out.
Weird.
Yeah, it was very strange.
Your mom asked you if you knew what a blowjob was?
Yes, it's a rough memory, but
You
it
went to
kind of
Unitarian Church as well.
yeah, exactly. It kind of leads
Hell
me
yeah.
to
All
You're
kinds of blowjobs, Unitarian
that's
churches.
the thing. I
Whole
mean, that place
series
is
of
a
them.
dick suck palace, but man alive, they had good ice cream there. I'll tell you what. So I sit him down, and I'll tell you what. Marcus is going to be our child for this.
Good. You
Son,
look like a child.
how are you doing today, son?
I'm going okay. I'm good. It's basketball practice.
Retarded child.
Yeah, no, definitely retarded.
What's up?
So you
Kid.
So you see exactly. So little Gershon. So you see. Do you see mommy over there? You know when you have feelings for mommy that are more than mommy.
Like my dreams?
Yes, happy mommy dreams.
Happy
We've talked
mommy
about
dreams.
those.
Yeah.
Those are called urges and desires. Okay. And when little Gershon starts to get bigger, it gets put like, say, if you were all dreams came true, me with my mommy, you with your mommy, got to do what you've always wanted to do with mommy, then you would put that little Gershon into mommy has a hole. A special little realm you can approach.
So great.
But you can't do it with mommy when she says no, mommy.
I just feel.
Shut up! Let me have this. All right, so you can put it in there, and then of course also other like lame chicks in the future. Yeah. And what do we say about mommy's boobies?
They're fantastic.
Okay, great. I think I've enjoyed this talk, and have a good day, and have a good day at school because it's 8 in the morning.
Thank you, Daddy.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Well, that's a nice lesson.
Yeah,
That's a
that was
real
really
nice.
nice.
That's a real
we
nice.
love
lesson.
Mom.
I like
Yeah.
that. I learned something. Okay.
Eddie, how are you going to respond to your child? I mean, God knows he'll be out there, about 7 years old.
Oh, yeah. I'll probably
Looking
tell him
alright.
before that. 5 or 6, I'll probably
5 or
let him
6,
know.
good.
Be like, you want to know about that shit? That, the shit with, your dick? Your little dinghy? Your dick? Yeah. So start getting hard. And you're gonna want to put it in a girl.
You gonna watch it get
And-
hard?
Yeah, well, it's so creepy. You're going to make him flick it around until he gets his little...
Oh, no. I'm not gonna watch him get hard. I'm gonna tell him what's gonna happen in the future.
Okay.
He ain't getting hard yet. He's only 5 years old. Come on.
You get hard at 5.
Don't concentrate on the wrong part of the story.
You can be born with an erection. It's true.
What?
Born with an erection?
Yeah, babies get boners all the time. They really do. I'm serious.
Little baby boner. Anything you want to know, just ask your mother. And I don't care. Fuck all you want. Just don't let your sister fuck. I'll see you
That's
later.
good advice.
Good job, that is going to be one solid kid. Jackie, you got some advice?
Well, I figure, it's the mother's role to talk to the girl children,
Absolutely.
right? I don't talk to the boys.
Man, that's so fucking hot.
So
Basically, I had a very uncomfortable talk with my mother in the pool. I had a life jacket on. I remember that because I still don't know how to swim. I was probably about 8, and she told me, all the basics of the penis and the vagina. But what I really want to tell my daughter is what to not put inside your vagina.
right.
There's a lot of things.
Example,
Like,
Jackie, that list is really long.
no, it's very long. Yeah. It's very long. But I'm
Namely
saying
a child.
I'm
Do
saying
not put a baby
Don't
inside
put a
it.
baby in there.
Just
I'm
do
saying
not do that
the
one.
only thing for you is a dick. You want to rub a vagina on your vagina? You can do that too on PC. That's fine. But if you're gonna put things inside of you,
What about fingers and tongues?
always fingers and tongues.
All right. Well, the list is
of
getting a little
course.
bit longer.
No, those are the things.
The rabbit. What about the rabbit? Can she use the rabbit?
No rabbit. No
rabbit.
No.
Oh, Marcus just loves it.
I know.
Pretty great.
I know. Wait, are we talking about rabbit foot?
No, we're talking about a rabbit dildo. You went to the bathroom. You missed the whole dildo.
Oh yeah, no, rabbit. Oh yeah, no, rabbit.
Oh, not an actual rabbit.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, no, you can't put a
actual
rabbit
animals.
inside.
Yeah.
No
Rabbit-ass
live animals.
rabbits.
Yeah.
And it's. I would say wait until you're older for fists, And especially, or like inanimate objects are difficult unless they don't have spikes on them. You can put that inside of you too. I think it's really important to teach a little girl how to masturbate because most men can't satisfy women, so you might as well learn how to masturbate really well. So I'm gonna watch her and teach her where to find the G-spot. You know, like stick all of your fingers inside of you.
It's just gonna make you such a victim in the future.
No, never a victim.
Stick
you
all
only
your
win.
fingers
all the
inside of you?
fingers. If you were that small, you can't reach your G-spot.
But I don't understand what. Hold on, the G-spot's just further back. I mean, it's not like all your fingers
saying
doesn't
little
make
kid
you
hand.
go longer.
Little kid hand.
Little kid hand. What's that supposed to
fucking part.
It's also a little kid pussy.
It's disgusting.
It's
The
so
whole
disgusting.
conversation is just turned so vile and disgusting.
No, only
This I did-
masturbation.
I mean, I knew this segment was going to be bad.
Yeah, we gotta
Just
wrap
like-
it up
just like,
soon.
All right, I'm done. Just
That's it.
masturbate till you die.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna tell my.
Also the title of Jackie's memoir.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
it's 2013.
Tell.
I masturbate a lot.
And Kevin, what about you?
I mean, I guess I think my mom was one who had the conversation with me about that. And, you know, she had good advice. So I would tell my son the exact same things that my mom said to me, which is every once in a while you're going to see a beautiful Puerto Rican butt. And it's going to be perfectly shaped. And you might, you know, feel an erection. You might get hard. At that point, what you need to do is just pray. Because if you... pray, the power of Jesus Christ could, you know, take away all things, and you just keep doing that, and you're gonna be all right. That's the path you need to be on.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I just feel like I'm gonna accidentally raise a rapist.
Right? On accident.
On
That's
accident.
a good point. That's a good point.
That's
Where
the
it's
thing.
like,
I think you might as well.
Might as well. And Ben?
All right, well, we all got to close it out here. Kevin's going to go, and so
Yeah.
does John. I would say, like my dad cornered me in the kitchen, and it was very creepy. He told me to use a condom, and that was pretty much the extent of it. I didn't heed his advice, so I think what I would just tell my kid that, you got to, sometimes, honey, you're going to get a period. You know, I'll say, baby, sometimes you get a period. And that just means that everything is going great, and that's when you have sex with men. Only have sex, Tiffany, when you're on your period, and only do that because then no man will ever touch her, which is a fantastic
go.
reputation to give her.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
very good.
Yeah.
She bleeds all the time.
You're the more you know.
That's it.
Promo and it is it.
Oh, don't have sex with Tiffany. She's always on her
You're
period.
having your period.
That's it.
Yeah.
And then no one will ever touch her, and she'll be a fantastic.
Except for me. So that'll be
Oh God, that is disgusting.
All right.
What, you never bang girl on her period?
No, I have. I've eaten a gal out on her period accidentally. You got him Jackie, and it was not you, Jackie.
No,
different
not
Jackie.
me. No, I don't
And,
want clots on your face.
It was disgusting. I literally want to vomit thinking about it. And this is why that's probably the exact same speech that her father gave to her, and I never touched her again. And she's probably still a virgin to this day.
It's like getting mercury poisoning. You know?
It is. It's very dangerous. I could tell the temperature. It's 86 degrees outside.
Yeah, I remember when my mom talked to me. I was in high school. She was like, "Do I need to give you an extra allowance for condoms? A weekly allowance for condoms?"
Wow. Just use the Ziploc bags, Eddie. Just use the Ziploc bags. Parks, you going to tell your kid anything?
Well, my parents never told me jack shit. They
You're
just
doing
kinda
great.
They left it to my brothers.
Oh, no.
Which was a
See,
real,
that's better, though, isn't
yeah,
it?
I honestly think it was better. Like, they were like 4 and 5 years older than me. They were totally fine. And I think with any kid that I have, I'm just going to let him figure it out on his own.
beautiful.
Great parenting.
The Texas way.
That is the
That's
Texas
that's
way.
The Texas way. Just like, he'll figure it out.
Absolutely.
He's going to be a smart kid, or she's going to be a smart kid, whichever.
Well, she won't be, but he definitely will.
He'll be a smart kid. She will. Mother will handle that.
You tell the kid, you're going to be a smart kid, or you're going to be a
I'll
dead
tell her
kid.
good.
Yeah.
Dead kid or smart kid? All right, this has been the Roundtable of Gentlemen for Marcus Parks, Jackie Zabrowski,
I'ma lick
Ed
ya.
Larson, Holden McNeely, Kevin Barnett. I'm Ben Kissel. Thank you so much, John, for being here.
So much.
You were amazing. You have to come back, John.
Absolutely listen to this.
All right.
Yeah.
We will be here next week. Thank you.
I'm looking forward to it.
All right.